P by conditional Q, we know the output. So how it is, you have to find out the P by conditional Q in the sense P implies Q conjunction Q implies P. First you have to do the P implies Q. P implies Q in the sense what it comes. For this one, 1, 1, 0, 1. So next Q implies P, 1, 0, 1, 1. So how you get 1? So once you conjunction that two output, you are getting 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. So you are getting this output. So once you get this output, you have to do disjunction. Disjunction in the sense, if any one input belongs to true, then output belongs to true only. You observe here 0, 1 means 1. So 1, 0 output is definitely true. The same manner 1, 0, 1. Next is 0, 1 output is 1. You observe in his question is mentioned, is it tautology? Yes, it is 100% tautology. It is tautology. Fine. Next we have to prove second question. Same thing, P disjunction, exclusive disjunction Q, the conjunction P imply P biconditional Q. The same question, only thing is here you have done disjunction operation, here you have done conjunction operation. Nothing is changes. So this one only difference. So conjunction, what it says, both output should be true, both input should be true, then only your output is true. If any one input belongs to false, then definitely your output belongs to false only. You observed here 0, 1, here one input is true and another input is false. So output is false only. Here observe below, one input is true and another input is false. That's why output is false. Here also same. If you come below, 0 is false. Next another output is true. Then output is 0. So all inputs, this we call it as a compound proposition input, all input belongs to false, then definitely this is contradiction. What it says? You prove, is it a contradiction? Yes, it is a contradiction. Next one, this another question, instead of P by conditional Q is given P implies Q. Check whether it is a contingency. So So up to this same. P implies Q. P implies Q output is 0, 0 means 1. So 0 implies 1, output is 1. Only thing is when 1 implies 0, that time only output is 0. remaining all times it belongs to 1. So 1 implies 1, 1. So once again we have to do disjunction here. Observe 0, 1 output is conjunction means 0. 1, 1 conjunction output is 1 because both input should be 1. That's why your output is 1. 1, 0 output is 0. 0, 1 output is 0. You observed here all the inputs are not belong to true or not belongs to false. You have both true as well as false, in the sense 0 as well as 1. That's why when you get the output like this manner, both 0 as well as 1, this we call it as a contingency. He says clearly here, observe, a compound proposition that can be true or false is called contingency. So you are getting 0 as well as 1. Both output you got, there is no problem. If you got all the output belongs to 0, then definitely it is a contradiction. If you got all the output belongs to 1, definitely it is a tautology. But you are not getting like that manner. You got 0 as well as 1. Both true and false you got. That's why this is a contingency. It is contingency. Next we go for the another example. Shows that the truth value of the following compound proposition are independent of the truth values of their components. So in the sense, P conjunction or P implies Q implies Q. So this one we are going to do. Okay. So this is your question. P conjunction, P implies Q, whole implies Q. So this is your questions. So we already taken P as well as Q. So P implies Q, first you have to do. Next, P conjunction, whole P implies Q. Then once you get the input, we conclude it is equal to K. So means instead of writing this manner, we written like this only, that's it. So this input implies Q. So first I am going to do P implies Q. P implies Q in the sense, once you come implies, first check where is 1 implies equal to 0. Here 1 implies 0. So 1 implies 0, output is 0. Remaining all output is 1. So just observe, 1 implies 0 comes only once. Here it comes nothing. Here nothing. Here no. So first you have to check where is 1 implies 0. So that area belongs to 0. Remaining all it belongs to 1. So next is, once you got the P implies Q, you have to do P conjunction P implies Q. So this conjunction into this row. Correct, right? This row conjunction into this row. So in the sense, 0, 1 output is conjunction in the sense both input should be 1, then only output is 1. Here also 0. Here you just took 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 output is 1. So only 1, 1, input only output is 1. Remaining all input belongs to 0. Fine. K implies Q. Where is Q? Q is here. You just observe. 0 implies 0, output is 1. 0 implies 1, output is 1. 0 implies 0, output is 1. 1 implies 1 is output is 1. So here you are not seen 1 implies 0. So if here it is 1, if it implies to 0, then definitely